Welcome back to part 2 of our webinar, the Center for Healthy Aging, Who We Are and What We Do. In part 2, I will give you a tour of our website to introduce you to the events and resources that you can find there. So to get to our website, our URL is healthyaging.colostate.edu. And this is what our homepage looks like. We are housed under the Vice President for Research office at Colorado State University. And this little section here, this will probably likely change as time goes on. We try to keep this particular banner updated with just different updates and new articles that our faculty come out with, new announcements that we would like you to see front and center when you come on our page. If you scroll down, this is the primary mission of our center. We are a catalyst for interdisciplinary research and evidence-based outreach and education about healthy aging. We aim to be a premier local, regional, and nationally recognized resource for the discovery and application of research that leads to healthy and successful aging. So while there are many nonprofits and organizations in Northern Colorado that cater to healthy aging from all different vantage points, we at the Columbine Health System Center for Healthy Aging are very deeply rooted in research. We have united 85 faculty members at CSU across colleges and departments, and we study aging from all kinds of perspectives. We've got faculty again across colleges, so we really try to tackle this mission by creating this transdisciplinary center where all of these researchers can come together and really lead some key convergence, some key advancements in healthy and successful aging. So that's a little bit about our mission. If you scroll down on our webpage, this little section over on the right-hand side, our events section, will be updated monthly. So if you're ever curious about what events we have coming up, things that you can participate in from the center, you can always go to this part of our webpage, get the most updated information, and lots of our meetings and things that we offer are done virtually. So if you click on these different links here, it will take you to our registration pages where you can sign up to get the Zoom links for the different events that we hold. To the left of that section, we have our in the news section. So these are articles that you would find on CSU Source. That is like the news sharing website of Colorado State University. And these are articles that are written by myself or by our Center for Healthy Aging intern, or by various other college communicators at CSU who cover our faculty, who cover the events that we do. So a lot of what you'll find in this section is updated information about different events that we're going to have. If there's a study that's seeking participants, sometimes we'll put some articles through Source about that. Sometimes we'll add articles with more detail about events that we're having, but especially go to this section to find different studies that we report on. So for example, I'll just scroll down a little bit once you go into the read more on Source section. And for example, here's a story about our age-friendly university designation. Here is a story about Assistant Professor Aga Brzezinska and a study that she published last summer. So we try to use this section of the news to really keep you updated on some of our faculty and what they do. So then if you scroll down just a little bit more, this is our Healthy Aging blog section. This section is really great for just keeping you updated on various parts of healthy aging news and updates. Our Center for Healthy Aging intern writes most of these blogs, and she just tackles different topics that we think might be of interest to our audience. So we try to keep this section updated with just what's going on in the aging space, not necessarily at CSU, but just across the country, across the world. What kinds of studies are coming out? What findings do we have? So this is just a good place to go to get some education, I guess, if you will. So then on our homepage, if you continue scrolling down, this is at the very bottom of our homepage. I would encourage everyone to go right now and sign up for our newsletter. We deliver a newsletter once a month. And that is how you can stay the most up to date with the center. Our website is there. We do eventually put everything on our website, but our newsletter is really where our news and updates go first. So if you want, first access to all the news, you can put your name in here and we'll get you signed up for our newsletter listserv. So let me get back up to this navigation bar and tell you a little bit about some programs and services that we have at the center. So this tab of our website really holds any webinars that we've had, that we've recorded, and any offerings that we might have that you might be interested in. So, for example, Aging Across the Lifespan, that was a webinar series that we did last year. We also have counseling services, neuropsychological testing that is offered through the Aging Clinic of the Rockies. I would certainly encourage you to go to ACOR's website if you're interested in any kind of mental health services. ACOR is able to offer several of their sessions for free up to a certain number of appointments. So I would encourage you to definitely go there if you're an older adult and you're looking for therapy or any kind of counseling. We have our COVID-19 expert panel series. This is not going on currently. I hope we won't have to bring this panel series back. So, again, we put together a panel of CSU faculty experts and just had them answer community questions about COVID. And so, if you want to go back, learn about any of those questions, all of our webinars are still up there for you to go to. Now, our Healthy Aging Fitness series. These are monthly fitness classes that are virtual and they are hosted by a CSU student personal trainer from the CSU Rec Center. And they're really great. They're an hour long, and we have this whole archive of former fitness classes. So you can go through and do any of these fitness classes for really a gentle strength training kind of workout that's catered to balance and really just helping you just kind of keep a minimum level of fitness as you get older. We also leave our registration links here. So come back to this section to look for future healthy aging fitness classes that you can sign up for. Our Healthy Aging Speaker Series is another program. This is a seminar series that also occurs monthly. And we tend to feature speakers from CSU, but also sometimes outside of CSU, who specialize in any factor of healthy aging. So you can go back here and find all sorts of really cool lectures that have some really great information. And again, we've been putting all of our videos up on here on this website, so you can go all the way back to 2020 to listen to our very first Healthy Aging Speaker lecture. So our next program is Mobility Yoga. And this is also a monthly series that is hosted by certified yoga therapist, adaptive yoga specialist, Jennifer Atkins. Again, these are about an hour long and all of them have been recorded. So if you're interested in getting some gentle yoga, some good stretching in, you can go watch our past yoga sessions. And again, sign up for our next round of classes. We'll keep this section updated so you can come back and make sure you get that registration link. Our final program that we have under here in programs and services is Moving Through Parkinson's. So this is a class that is led by CSU dance instructor Lisa Morgan. And she brings together people, older adults in the community who have Parkinson's disease. Music therapy students come in, they play some music, some live music, Lisa will teach them different dances that they can do to improve balance and stiffness and rigidity, those common symptoms that come along with Parkinson's disease. And we've had some really good feedback about this class. So, next section of our website, aging basics. So, this is a section, again, if you're looking just for some general education about healthy aging, we invite faculty members who are experts in a certain field of the basics of aging, and we ask them to write an article for us, really just covering arteries 101 or blood sugar 101, and really just get you that introduction to these topics. This is, again, our aging blog section that you found on our homepage. You can also access our aging blogs from our navigation bar at the top. So, that brings us to our research tab. So, the Center for Healthy Aging, again, like I said, has 85 affiliate faculty members across CSU. And we have organized those 85 people into 4 different research foci. So, comparative aging holds all of our faculty members, many of which are affiliated with the CSU Vet Teaching Hospital. And these are faculty members who look to companion animals to learn about human aging. And I'll just show you, if you click on it, you'll find a description of what comparative aging research is, and then hyperlinks to all of our various researchers. You can click on these links and go to their biographies, read about them, find some of their studies. Our next category is cognitive, social, and behavioral aging. So these are researchers that really are centered in lifespan development, human development and family studies, neuroscience, psychology, anything that has to do with the brain or with behaviors, or psychological aging. These are researchers that are looking into studies that aid our understanding of aging as a lived experience, but also as a cognitive process that we can measure and quantify. So, again, all of these are hyperlinks for our researchers. You can click and go find some of their studies. Next category is age friendly engineering, design, and rehabilitation. So, this is kind of our category for applied researchers. Really, just any researcher who's doing some kind of applied research that will enrich the well-being of an older adult, help to improve quality of life, things along those areas. So we also have some policy researchers in here, some economic researchers that look at healthcare and health disparities. Next, we have the biology and physiology of aging. So this is a really popular category within our research. Included in this category are researchers who look at aging from a molecular level. So they study these hallmarks of aging, these cellular and molecular mechanisms that we know in the body will drive the aging process. So, also under our research tab, but if you again want to see our full list of faculty affiliates, you can click on our faculty directory. Any new researchers who are interested in being added to this list can fill out this survey, which is hyperlinked here. And then this is an interesting category because it really tells you what these faculty members are studying on a day-to-day basis, and then just the department and college that they are associated with. This page here is one of our most important pages that I can show you, and that is participant recruitment. So if you are interested in participating in a CSU healthy aging study, this is the webpage that you come to. So on this webpage, the first thing you will see, which I very much encourage you to sign up for, is our Healthy Aging Research Registry. So this is essentially a list of people who have said that they're interested in participating in research studies. All of your contact information will be kept private, but basically what this does is connects our faculty researchers with people in the community who are interested in being volunteers for research. So in this registry, you can select what types of studies you are interested in volunteering for. You can tell us if you want to be a part of diabetes research, Alzheimer's research, social behavioral aging research, really anything across the board of healthy aging. And then we will only contact you when we have a study that is within what you're interested in. So if you continue scrolling down on this page, we try to keep this updated with the most recent studies that some of our faculty members have been leading, but you can find flyers for recent studies that you can participate in. So if you recognize my voice, it's probably because you've listened to our podcast before. So I am the host of our podcast, Living Healthy Longer, and this comes out every other Monday. You can find these episodes on any of these platforms down here, or you can go to Red Circle, which is our online platform where you can find all of our podcast episodes to play on your internet browser. But Living Healthy Longer is really to bring healthy aging science out of the lab into the broader public. So we talk to our CSU faculty affiliates, as well as researchers from other universities and other institutions, to really keep up to date on healthy aging research and healthy aging news. It's a really great resource. I'll just go through and show you some of the episodes we've had recently. We talked to Dr. Gwen Fisher about the older adult workforce and trends that we expect to see for the future of work. We talked to Dr. Audrey Rupel at Virginia Tech about how we can look to dogs and look to other animals, and the data that we can get from vet hospitals and from vet insurance, really how we can mine those data to find connections between human health and dog health and aging and those kinds of correlations. Cancer and aging, just a basic episode with Dr. James DeGregory from CU Anschutz that really describes why is cancer and aging, why are they so related to each other, what makes them so similar. So again, just a small sample of a wealth of episodes that you can go back through and listen to. Our first season had, I believe, 22 episodes, and we are only probably a quarter of the way through our most recent season 2. So again, you can get to the podcast from our research tab on our website and find it, subscribe to it on your phones. Give us a review. It helps us find new listeners. And so there's our plug about living healthy longer. Finally, this page is just if you're curious to see more from our faculty researchers. This was updated in 2020, just a selected publication, a study from them that they put out in 2020 that had to do with aging. And then if you scroll down even further, these are articles that our faculty have been featured in that are just, popular press articles, New York Times, The Scientist, The Atlantic, The Coloradoan, any newspaper really that you can access. So that is our research tab, resources. This page really describes, different resources that we could provide to our community that we think might be helpful. One of which is our different community partners. So you can click on any of these little drop-down menus to find links to these nonprofits, to these organizations, go to their websites, read about them and what they do. We've got some really great partnerships in the community. Now would be a great time to mention that Colorado State University was recently designated an age-friendly university, and that makes us an age-friendly university that is within an age-friendly community, which is within an age-friendly state. So this is a great place to live in Northern Colorado. If you are an older adult, we have lots of synergies between our organizations so that we can make this place just a great, healthy place for older adults to live. Our student resources tab will allow students to explore careers in aging. So, if you are a student at CSU or beyond and you're interested in seeing how your education can fit in the aging space, definitely check out this section because we will have a huge demand for aging careers in the future. And then just a variety of articles and blogs from different sources that you can find down here if you're interested. This is our About section. So, this page here will just tell you a little bit more about the mission of the center, which you've probably heard much of this from Lisa Youngblade's episode so far. And if we go to team, you can see all of our leadership team and our administrative staff. That's me. And our center faculty members, of which currently we have Dr. Tom LaRocca, who's in the Department of Health and Exercise Science and does some health span biology research. So, then if you're interested in contacting us, here's a map of where we are located. We are on the first floor of the CSU Health and Medical Center, that is at the crossroads of Prospect and College Ave in Fort Collins. And we are on, again, the first floor. We are across from Associates in Family Medicine. So you can find us there. We share our suite. We have 7,000 square feet, and we share it with the Kendall Reagan Nutrition Center and also the Aging Clinic of the Rockies. So, get involved section. Get involved includes our participant recruitment, which I've already gone over. If you want to participate in a research study through the center, you can also donate through this page. It will take you to our university advancement donation webpage where you can give a tax deductible donation if you are interested. And we would so appreciate it if you did. And then, if you're interested in partnering with us, if you're interested in collaborating with us, you can email us at healthyaging@colostate.edu. And that is how you can get that conversation started. So, that is our website. Hopefully, that tour helped you get better acquainted with the wealth of information and opportunities we have available at the center.